What's good, it's Jay here. I'm not excited to talk about this topic just because I know the kind of conversations and narratives it'll bring, but today we're talking about skill-based matchmaking once again. If I had to point out one big issue with Modern Warfare 3, it 100% has to be skill-based matchmaking. I know, YouTubers are complaining about it, but let just hear my perspective for a hot second, okay? When I talk about skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, I'm not necessarily talking about if I'm playing in a 6-stack of sweaty people that I shouldn't be fighting against another 6-stack of sweaty people. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when I hop on, now this happened yesterday, when I hop on, get a couple of games in where I maybe drop like 30 and 10 or something. 30 and 10, you know? Nothing too crazy, but above the average casual, I guess you could say that's a 3 KD. And then Call of Duty decides this guy is good enough to solo fight an entire 6-stack of people. That's the problem I have with the skill-based matchmaking system in Call of Duty. When it's me versus 6 other people that are extremely, and I mean extremely sweaty, while my entire team, maybe save for one person on my team, sucks. In hindsight, I understand why skill-based matchmaking exists. Like, you should only be able, I guess, be able to play against people that are your skill level. But at the same time, I think that should not matter in a public match. Public matches should be about variety. The higher the skill-based matchmaking, the more likely you are to solo queue, from my experience anyway, against entire stacks of sweats. And that's just not fair in my opinion. It also leads to more connection issues because the higher the skill gap, the harder it is to find like an actual good stable lobby. I don't expect every single lobby I should be playing in to just be the worst of the worst. I don't think that would be fair to those players either, to have some guy in there who's just extremely cracked while they're all just literally 2 years old. That wouldn't be fair. I also don't think it's fair to put me up against an entire stack of people try-harding their nutsack off. If it's like 1 or 2 guys, whatever. When the entire team is not missing their shots and I'm the only one hitting shots on my team, like, does that just sound a little unreasonable? In my personal opinion, public matches should be a variety of things. It makes a skill, connection, and so forth, so you have some kind of variety. If I have one good game on, when I get on after my long day at work, I should not be playing against people that are playing like they are trying to win a world championship. At least not stacks of them anyway. The lobby should be varied. Some lobbies you get smoked, sometimes you just dominate. But with the way the skill base in this game is, it just goes more or less into you getting dominated, at least from my personal experience. That being said, I'm not looking for a cheap cop-out. I'm not saying that I should only be placed against burgers. I'm just saying it's a little unfair that if I do good in maybe 1 or 2 games after not playing all day, that I suddenly just get put against world champions. I had a couple of games the other day that I recorded in a video recently called My Skill-Based Matchmaking Was Cranked Up or something, and it was just kind of really ridiculous. Like, the first game, chill. Game 3, everybody on my enemy team is just not missing a bullet. Every single game is coming down to the wire. Not a single one is chill. I don't care if it's like 1 or 2 other people on the enemy team, but if it's just me and 5 other people that suck versus 6 people that are not missing a single damn bullet, it's like, come on, dude, give me a break. Some people are gonna hate that perspective, and I understand it. I mean, like, at the same time, I'm still not saying that skill base shouldn't exist. Like, I totally understand the purpose behind it, but at the same time, these are still just public matches at the end of the day. It's not like I'm playing ranked play or something. I don't know. I don't think it should be just as cranked as it has been. So they added a high-rise only playlist, which is kind of cool. A lot of people have been really excited to play on high-rise, and I've enjoyed it so far for what it's worth. I still think that Skid Row is probably my favorite map in the beta thus far. It just seems like the most well-rounded out of the like 5 we got in here. However, the longbow, the sniper rifle that has 25 bullets because it's built on top of like an AK platform or something. I haven't really done too much sniping in the game yet, but I've been seeing people hit like crazy feeds with this thing. Excuse me. It rechambers so quickly, it's not even funny, dude. I've been seeing people hit crazy feeds with this. I can't wait till we actually get like proper bolt actions though. Something about having like a 25 round AK with the abilities of a sniper rifle just seems a little ridiculous, at least in my personal opinion. That being said though, I am happy that sniping is fast and quick in this game compared to MW2 and Vanguard, and so far, I mean, MW19. I do not feel like I should hit that bullet. Ooh. Call of Duty recently made a trailer like showcasing basically dead silence as a perk again in the game. You know how crazy it is actually how much flack IW is gonna be getting? Because like, just think about it, right? They're over here making an entire commercial showcasing a perk that was originally in Call of Duty. This thing literally does not flinch, and I love that actually. No, I thought I hit that. It's just crazy to me, like, we're actually making full-blown trailers showcasing a perk now. I really do not know if, like, the whole situation with IW making all those terrible decisions actually was, like, on purpose or not. Like, there's a theory that they did it on purpose. I kind of believe the theory, to be perfectly honest, but at the same time, like, how do we really know? Like, IW's been doing weird stuff since Infinite Warfare, you know what I mean? Okay, somebody's going all the way up top. He was. Excuse me. No, dude, like, it hit markers sometimes, and then sometimes just one-shots. I don't get that. It's weirdly inconsistent, but I guess I can't complain. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people just hit these crazy one-shot feeds. I'm not used to sniping on this game with how fast it is. That was a headshot, apparently, and I literally couldn't tell you how. Did I just get a headshot hit marker? It's like I hit him, but he died before the hit marker, like, registered, so I didn't even get an assist for it. That's kind of crazy. Oh, this thing rechambers so quickly, dude. It's not even funny, man. Wow. Ooh. That's why I love having dead silence, man. People are significantly more unaware because of the fact that Daddy's in the game now. Like, they do not pay attention at all. I'm still enjoying the beta, though, overall. Like, SB and MIM complaints aside, the game is still infinitely more fun than MW3 or MW2 was. Like, it's genuinely wild how much more fun I've had on this game compared to MW2. And it's literally just a beta, you know? Ooh. That guy got popped. Like I said, sometimes like it one-shots at that like ring or that angle, but then other times just hit markers. Still a very fun gun though, like for the sniper people out there. I definitely just cannot wait to use like the intervention on this game from MW2. Like the day those guns transfer over, like oh my god, I can't wait to play with them on a good game. Now I wonder, are they going to be changing the sound effects of those guns in that game, in this game too? Like, are they going to change the sound effects for all the MW2 guns, or are they going to stay the same? Because if that's the case, it's going to be kind of weird. The guns in this game kind of have like a bit of a laser beam kind of sound to them. So if they don't change them, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Somebody just jumped off the map. I missed every single bullet, but thankfully I have 25 of them. Woo! They weren't paying attention. Let's go. Sniping does feel fun though. Like, sure, I have an obnoxiously large magazine, but hey, I'm not complaining at the same time. What is that guy doing? Like, generally, what is that guy doing? I've tried like a couple games to Search and Destroy. Dude, I'm more of a pub stomper than I am a Search and Destroy player personally. Like, I just like going for high kill games and stuff. Like, that's just generally more fun to me. Am I going up top? No. All right, it's weirdly quiet and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. Ooh, yeah, you don't flinch at all with these snipers, and I love that. No, dude, a hit marker right there too. Like right there, it does a hit marker. Also, I'm purposely not collecting tags because I don't want the game to end early. Ooh. Hey, I don't hit marker right there. Some of you watching this are probably gonna think, Jay, with the way you're playing, you definitely don't have that high of a skill-based matchmaking system. Trust me, I don't use snipers all the time. Like, genuinely, I don't snipe in most Call of Duties. I've been sniping a lot more in MW2, purely because of the fact that they added the intervention and it's really fun to use on there. Probably the only real fun sniper, at least in my opinion, next to the SPX or whatever. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm feeling myself right now. All right, that was insane, actually. All right, we're about to get Kentucky Fried now. I already know it. I already know. This thing is cheap, honestly, man. With the number of bullets that you get, it's so insane. It's also really fast. Like the aim assist on it feels kind of strong. I guess it doesn't feel kind of strong, but it's more of, it's just a very fast gun. Like you can do some crazy shit with it. My thing is, I mostly don't mind it when it's ranked because that's ranked. I don't know. Sometimes you just want to fuck around in a public lobby. Like I started the game off just wanting to snipe a little bit, not do nothing really too crazy. I didn't even try to drop a 30 bomb in the first game. Like I was just casually playing. Like it was unintentional. It's stressful.